Welcome back. We're going to learn more about blending mode. So we're still in our blending mode project file. I'm just going to run through the dark blending modes here. So if we change normal to darken, let's see what's happening. What's actually happening with this top image is a lot of the background image is coming through. The reason is because when you choose darken, whatever pixels of the background are actually darker than the pixels of this foreground object, it'll shine through. So the lighter pixels, and we can see that if we just move this back to normal, the lighter pixels of the sky, of the seagull's head and the right side over here, and then the blue sky and the clouds, those become transparent and the background comes through it. It's only the darker parts of the seagull's wings that aren't replaced. If we switch to multiply, this does it in a little bit different way. The technical way that multiply works is by multiplying the luminance levels, so the brightness of the current layer's pixels with the pixels in the layers below. So it's multiplying the brightness of this sky by the brightness of the pixel right behind it, so the sky of the background or the silhouetted buildings down here below. Light passes through the lighter parts of the images, but not the darker images. So you can see this is a good example with the silhouette, that the silhouettes look like cutouts basically, because light, imagine a projector shining behind these images, it's not going to be able to shine through these silhouettes. If we go a step further and go to color burn, what happens is a little bit more dramatic. The colors get more saturated, they're multiplied together in a different way, the darks become even darker. Moving on to linear burn, it's similar, less dramatic in terms of contrast, but still very dark. And then lastly, we have darker color, which is actually very similar to darken if you go between darken and darker color. But the color that shines through in the highlights is a composite of both the top image and the back image. So where darken is really just the background image that shines through and blends a bit. With the darker color, it's this combination which gives you more of actually the top color. So those are the darken blend modes, and in the next video we'll go over the lighten ones.